Well, for more on this propaganda battle in eastern Ukraine, I'm joined by our international affairs commentator, Douglas Herbert.
Afternoon.
Doug, even as this battle rages in Mariupol with hundreds of civilians and soldiers still trapped, it appears Russian authorities are hard at work laying the groundwork for a possible victory celebration in the city.
Yeah, this goes under the "you can't make this up" rubric, right? Bloody, bloody battles raging across Mariupol. You have Victory Day in Russia coming up May 9th. So what are the Russians doing? And what is a high-level member of Putin's inner circle of his administration doing in Mariupol right now? Well, he is, according to reports in Russia's press, unveiling a statue in the center on the main square of Mariupol, Lenin Komsomol Square. What is this statue? Well, it shows an elderly pensioner who's been dubbed Babushka Anya, holding up a Soviet flag. And who is she? Well, she basically is emblematic of what the Russian propaganda campaign insists is the open support and the welcoming of the Mariupol, what's left residents, and in general across Ukraine, the welcoming of the Russian occupation soldiers. She is a woman who was actually filmed. The statue is based on a true woman who was filmed accidentally greeting Ukrainian soldiers. I guess she had thought that they were Russian soldiers back in April, and that video, that film, went viral among pro-war Russian propaganda outlets. And she's been on billboards, she's been on T-shirts, she's been on merchandise across Russia. But more importantly, Babushka Anya, her statue unveiled with a high-level member, Putin's deputy chief of staff, in Mariupol, standing there. Ceremony. The Russia-installed mayor of Mariupol was at this ceremony as well. It's all a prelude that we've been talking about in recent days. Reports, Russia's denying them, that they're planning actually a military Victory Day parade in Mariupol. Yes, a parade, a celebratory parade on May 9th. Russia dismissing it as absolute nonsense. However, it would be very much in line with what we'd seen from Russian propaganda now, laying the groundwork for victory and their narrative that Ukrainians are happy. They see the Russian troops, the invading, occupying troops, as liberators and not as oppressors and not as troops who are coming in, bombing and devastating and destroying their cities and killing civilians.
Doug, let's quickly talk about the war elsewhere in Ukraine. Russian forces making little, if any, progress, and that's in part thanks to mounting weapons and intelligence support from the West.
Yeah, the Ukrainian military says that it has basically repelled almost a dozen attacks in the Russian east in the past 24 hours. It's even recaptured, according to the Ukrainians, some areas in the south. How are they doing this against a Russian force that is, supposedly far outnumbering, many more weapons and planes and everything you can think of? They're doing it with the help from European, but mostly, and this was a big report in the New York Times that has been picked up across the board today, that U.S. intelligence has been mounting a classified effort to directly help Ukrainian units on the ground to identify the location of, to target, and to knock off high senior officers, that is Russian generals. The reports have been that 12 Russian generals, an astonishing, a stupefying number of generals, have been killed so far in this war since the February 24th invasion. How have the Ukrainians done it? Well, apparently with help from the Americans. Now, the Americans will insist officially, they're saying, we're not telling the Ukrainians to go out there and kill generals, but what they are acknowledging privately is that they are helping Ukrainians to do the best they can to defend themselves, and doing that means identifying the location of Russia's mobile units. The units that hold the high-level officers often move around very quickly. They don't stay in place for a long time. So the Ukrainians, with this intel information, are able to keep track of where they're going. And this is in line with the broader intelligence effort right now that we're seeing, and the weapons effort. So the intelligence plus the heavy flow of weapons, that is really getting the hackles up of Russian President Vladimir Putin, and he's going after the supply lines as well.
International affairs commentator Douglas Herbert. Doug, thank you very much.